You're listening to an audio recording of an article written by Alison Richards, also known as the Food Safety Girl, originally published in the Jamaica Observer. The title of this article is The Unseen Ingredient: How Pesticides End Up in Your Dinner. This article explores the hidden risks of pesticide residues in the Jamaican food system and offers practical steps for protecting yourself and your family. In a country where agriculture is both a cultural cornerstone and a vital economic driver, Jamaica's connection to food runs deep. From backyard gardens to sprawling farmlands, the production of fresh produce like callaloo, pak choy, bell peppers, and Scotch bonnet peppers is a cherished part of our national identity and our daily diets. However, beneath this abundance lies a growing concern that is less visible, but no less dangerous: the residues of pesticides that remain on our food long after it reaches the market or our plates. The pesticide problem. Pesticides are chemical substances used to kill or repel pests that threaten crops, such as insects, fungi, and weeds. While they play an important role in ensuring higher yields and crop quality, their misuse and overuse pose serious risks to human health and the environment. In Jamaica, small and large-scale farmers often rely on a range of chemical pesticides, sometimes without proper training or oversight. Unfortunately, this can lead to unsafe levels of chemical residues remaining on food, particularly when the recommended pre-harvest intervals, or PHIs, the waiting period between pesticide application and harvesting, are not followed. The problem of premature harvesting. A unique but critical issue in Jamaica is the fear of predial larceny, the theft of crops before they are ready to reap. To protect their investments, some farmers resort to applying pesticides close to the expected time of theft, hoping to deter would-be thieves. As a result, they may harvest and sell produce just days or even hours after pesticide application, long before residues have had time to degrade to safe levels. This practice, though understandable from a security standpoint, introduces a serious food safety risk, as consumers may unknowingly purchase and consume produce with dangerously high concentrations of active pesticide ingredients. Why washing or even cooking isn't always enough. Many consumers assume that simply washing vegetables is enough to eliminate these harmful substances. Unfortunately, that's not always the case. Some pesticide compounds are systemic, meaning they are absorbed into the plant tissue and cannot be removed by washing or soaking. Others are chemically stable, clinging to the surface of leafy greens, waxy vegetables, or thin-skinned produce despite careful rinsing. Even more concerning is the fact that some pesticide residues are heat stable, meaning they can withstand cooking temperatures and remain active even after the food has been boiled, steamed, or sautéed. This undermines the common belief that cooking kills everything and highlights the importance of proper agricultural practices before the food even reaches your kitchen. In short, while washing and cooking do help reduce some contaminants, they cannot fully eliminate pesticide residues, particularly those that are absorbed into the plant or resistant to heat. This makes prevention at the source via responsible pesticide use and adherence to pre-harvest intervals critical to food safety. Health risks of pesticide exposure. Whether through consumption or accidental contact, pesticide poisoning is a real threat. Acute symptoms can include nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, dizziness, headaches, skin irritation, eye damage, and respiratory problems. Long-term exposure has been associated with nervous system damage, hormonal imbalances, reproductive issues, and some forms of cancer. Children, pregnant women, and individuals with chronic illnesses are particularly at risk due to their increased sensitivity. The hidden risk at home. The danger doesn't end at the farm gate. Many Jamaican households use toxic insecticides like ant powders, sprays, and gel baits to control pests in the kitchen and around the home. These products, while effective, are often applied too close to food, utensils, or preparation surfaces. In homes with toddlers who are prone to putting objects in their mouths, this creates an especially hazardous situation. Improper storage of these substances, such as keeping them in low cupboards or near food items, further increases the likelihood of accidental ingestion or contamination. How can consumers protect themselves? While stronger regulations and better training for farmers are solutions recommended, there are steps that individuals and families can take to reduce their exposure. 1. Buy from trusted sources. Support vendors and farmers who practice safe, responsible agriculture. 2. Wash thoroughly but wisely. Rinse produce under clean running water and use a soft brush or baking soda soak where appropriate. 3. Peel when practical. Peeling can help reduce surface contamination, especially for root vegetables or thick-skinned produce. 4. Be cautious with roadside produce. Items sold informally may not follow pre-harvest guidelines. 5. Store and apply pesticides carefully at home. Keep them away from food and out of reach of children. 6. Ask questions. Engage your local vendor or farmer about their pesticide use and harvesting practices. The bigger picture. Jamaica's agricultural richness is one of our greatest assets. However, we must strike a balance between food security and food safety to protect public health. Pesticide residues, whether due to poor practices, fear of theft, or home misuse, are a growing concern that requires national attention and individual vigilance. When it comes to food we feed our families, invisibility doesn't mean safety. Awareness, advocacy, and action are our best tools for keeping harmful residues off our plates and out of our homes. To learn more about food safety in Jamaica, follow the Food Safety Girl on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube.